welcome back to Cutthroat Goat with me, Josh. What's going on, guys? Got a special stuff today. Got my Destin Breeze, so I'm going to do a shave today with it. I also got the after sauce. This is going to be my first time trying the after sauce. I'm pretty stoked about this. It's about 1 p.m. here right now. And it is hot as balls, so if I start sweating during the shave and all that, I'm sorry for looking gross. And you know what we're using, boys. We're using my wolf blades. In my video yesterday, I kept calling this a 3/4 hollow. It's quarter hollow, but honestly, I feel as if that grind is closer to a half hollow. Either way, let's not do too much talking and just get into this. Let me just turn on my lights. There we go. Ready to go. So I've had my Destin Breeze blooming in some water here. You already know what brush I'm using. I'm using my timeless adjustable. Got it loaded up with my Maggard Badger boar mix bristle knot. I'm just gonna get up in here, man. I gotta tell you, the scent notes off of this, man. I know Joe and Eric talk about like blue scents and stuff like that. I would classify this as a blue scent. It is hardcore summer scent, but I tell you what, I think this scent would go well in the winter as well. It is super fresh and clean. There's a slight cologne-ness to it, but for the most part, it's just like fresh air, a slight earthiness. I don't know how to explain it. Just a blue scent, like really clean smell to it. But there we go, loaded up. I poured the water from the bloom into my bowl, and I'm just gonna wet these whiskers and get them going a little bit before I face lather. I like to do it this way just because it gets a little bit of the soap into the bowl for some of my later passes, and it just kind of expedites. Instead of going from a paste on my face, it's kind of a milky slurry that's going on my face. But it's really hot here today in Rhode Island. Got about 2 days growth on my face, and we'll do the old, yeah, whatever that's worth. Anyway, let's get in here and let's get this lathered up, because I've been waiting for this soap for about a week, and I am super stoked to try it. Yeah, just a little bit too much water, but not really too worried. It'll be a messy shave, but it'll feel amazing on the skin. So I was just online checking the delivery updates for the package that I sent to Sean, and he should have his bokeh today, so honestly I'm kind of nervous. It's like drawing a stick figure and sending it to Michelangelo, you know, for him to review. I'm sure he'll be very kind about it, but you know, it's something to do it for yourself. It's another thing when you send it to someone else. So, like I said, this blade is a 7/8, advertised as 7/8. This is Dama steel, so this is essentially stainless steel, RWL 34. Yeah, enough about that. Let's just listen to it cut. And I'm going to pause the music for a minute just so you can get some audio from this. Whew. I tell you, that edge that Trevor put on this is wicked, man. But I gotta tell you, this blade is scary. I don't know if you could see the heel on here, but both the heel and the toe, they're both pointed and they are not knocked back. They are at full strength, so that's why it kind of took me 2 shaves just to get familiar with what this blade feels on my face, because if I'm not careful, this is a bad day waiting to happen. But yeah, I'm sure you can hear that there is not much audio off of this, so I'm just going to throw the music back on and continue the shave. And then commercials come on. What are you going to do?
Friends, why do you have garlic frequently?
You know, I was saying in my my tour video, my show and tell, I guess, yesterday, about how not too many blades have ever made me scared, but this guy, the first time I put it on my face, it was so alien. The angles that this shaves at are not 7/8, they're not 6/8, they are unto themselves their own thing. But like anything else, you know, you're dealing with different razors all the time. I kind of caught on quick, I'll just say that, and it didn't take too long for me to feel comfortable with it.
You'll get a notification when the price changes, so you can look at a price that feels just right for you.
How awesome is that? A little saving goes a long way, and I totally put some of the money.
But I have to say that the Dama Steel feels really good on the skin, man.
Peace of mind that you made a smart purchase.
Oh, I just got myself. God damn it. Let me stop rushing and slow down a little bit. Trying to shave like I have one of my other razors in my hand, and it's not working out. Just gonna grab my my oopsie stick. And as always, it figures I would cut myself while I'm on video, trying to act like a badass instead of just shaving like I normally would. This feels a lot like a J-Nat edge. I believe he does do J-Nat for the finishers, but the way the steel goes through the heel, through the hair, is it's unlike stainless, regular stainless, or even my silver steels. Especially with the edge that he put on this, it just glides, guys. I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna bullshit. Sure, a lot of that has to do with the thickness of the grind, of course, but it really is just super freaking comfortable. And I'd have to say this is probably gonna push my half hollow TIs out of that first place best shaver position, because the razor costs too much for me to not say that. No, honestly, it cuts really nice. Although I will also say that this is like wielding a battle axe. Honestly, this thing is really big. This is my third shave with it. I feel fairly comfortable with it today. But yeah, this is one of those razors where if I'm tired or overtired or something like that, I will not be reaching for this one. I'm lucky I only got a little bit there on my chin, because this thing could really ruin your day. Especially with this really thick grind. For the guys who haven't shaved with thicker grinds, they're a bit misleading. If you're not really careful with your pressure, you can fuck yourself up really quick. They're not forgiving, they don't have bend, they don't have give like a thinner blade. So if you're at the wrong angle or you got the wrong pressure, be prepared. And I gotta say, the base on this throat is really good. It is super slick. Combine that with how fresh this smells, and this is right in my wheelhouse. We're not allowed to have anything on us that's too perfumey or anything at the hospital. I mean, obviously, if you're sick in bed, you don't want somebody walking in smelling like Guido Sarducci. Props if you know who Father Guido Sarducci is. But, yeah, this scent is going to work perfect for work, so I'm really freaking stoked about that. I've kind of been limited to what I can actually shave with every day because of that factor, because I can't go in, you know, smelling like a French whore. I'm gonna have to use the Barbara Dave method because these scales are so large.
Two ex-NASA engineers just created a way to cool rooms in under 90 seconds using barely any power. Watch this video before power companies take it down. It's smaller than a toaster, cools any room in 90 seconds, and uses just a fraction of the energy of a regular AC. This incredible invention was built by two engineers, Thomas Berger and Leo Garcia, who used to work on thermal control systems.
The way it glides. I love these thicker grinds, man. There's none of this shitty fucking scratch, making 7 strokes to do what you could do in 1. I love it.
Family sweltering with temperatures soaring past 90 degrees. They decided to take matters into their own hands and create a groundbreaking portable AC capable of cooling down any room in a matter of minutes without the big costs. The two engineers, Thomas Berger and Leo Garcia, knew that traditional air conditioners were inefficient and expensive to use. So they reverse engineered how traditional ACs waste energy, and then applied the same thermal control principles they once used to regulate temperatures in satellites and space shuttles to build a compact, ultra-efficient cooling device for everyday people. The result? This ingenious invention that's capable of cooling down any room instantly without the big costs. And it's now shaking up the $5 billion AC industry and helping families all over the world.
Said it once already, I'll say it again. He put a wicked edge on this thing, man. I'm hoping it lasts a while.
A patented NASA-inspired airflow acceleration system that pulls in surrounding hot air, rapidly cools it, and blasts out a steady stream of refreshing cold air. The first time they tested it, the temperature dropped from 93 degrees Fahrenheit to 63 degrees Fahrenheit in under 2 minutes. And that's how BreezeMax was born. Experts agree it's just as effective as a traditional AC, but it uses up to 90% less power. It's whisper quiet, weighs under 2 pounds, and runs for hours on minimal electricity.
And that's
perfect for bedrooms, living rooms.
Both because I'm scared to hone this, and because this is a really nice edge.
Tried to buy the tech, but the engineers refused, fearing price hikes and limited access. Instead, they teamed up with a group of independent engineers and launched it directly to consumers at a fraction of the price. BreezeMax takes just 30 seconds to set up. No tools, no installation. Just plug it in, press the button, and enjoy instantly.
Anyway,
it's powerful.
This is going to be a longer shave because I am not going to cut myself again like I did there. So
heat waves getting worse every year. People across the country are turning to BreezeMax for a safer, smarter cooling solution. Right now, it's being offered at a massive 50% discount to spread the word. But
not so scary in my right hand, but man, my offhand.
If you're tired of sweating through this heat, tap the button or scan the QR code to claim your 50%.
Okay, I take that back. It's just scary in both hands. It's a scary razor. Oh man, I love it though. First razor I ever got that gave me anxiety when using was that a little 11/16 that I showed you guys yesterday. I don't know if you guys know the big scar on my lip, but that's the razor that gave me it. And when Matt sent it to me, it had a JNet edge on it that was splitting space-time. It was stupid sharp. Sharper than what I was definitely accustomed to at the time.
Available now.
I gotta tell you though, for as big as this razor is, man, she shaves nice, man. Very balanced in the hand, even though it's so big. Oh my God, the way it just glides through my against the grain on the chin, which is my worst area. Oh. It's definitely a bit smoother than the way the way my TIs go through it. And I mean, those go through it like butter, but I mean, this, just no pressure at all. It's effortless. I love it. And I have to say, for the size of this razor, it is not heavy. My TI half hollows are heavier than this blade, and they're a bit unbalanced, whereas this one, it feels like it's a pot of your hand, really. But you know, I'm one of those guys, I need to use the razor for at least 6 to 7 shaves for at least a week to really get accustomed to it. And you know, with this, I'm still working on the angles. To be 100%, I haven't gotten a complete 100% BBS shave off of it. Only because, like I was just saying, the angles are something that I've never experienced. I love this knot, this Maggard mixed knot, but man, this thing has not stopped shedding since I got it. I mean, this is the overstuffed, I think they call it, knot, but yeah. Every time I use it, it has to lose a couple hairs. Pardon me there, I was trying to shut that music off because it's annoying me now. But honestly, with all the hairs that this thing has lost, and probably will lose, still plenty to work with this brush. I want to say this knot was like 40 bucks, and the Timeless adjustable brush handle was about 60. And when I was pricing everything out, I was thinking about possibly trying a Plaisson or a nicer offering from Simpsons. And I'm super glad I actually went with the adjustable, because now I don't have to worry about anything. I just buy what nuts I want to try. Instead of having to buy whole brushes to try nuts, I just buy the nut itself, pop it in the timeless adjustable, and call it a day. I highly recommend anyone who's interested, get yourself a timeless. You won't regret it. But yeah, maybe we'll get a little bit of audio on this pass. I don't know. Ooh. I honestly keep forgetting how crazy wicked sharp the heel of this blade is. Most of my other blades with sharp toes, they usually have a rounded heel. Not the case with this one. And don't get me wrong, I am not complaining, because the geometry on this razor seems to be perfect, man. I can tell you that I am super worried about honing it. For a few reasons. First one being, nobody wants to find out that they have geometry issues or angle issues with their razor, especially the brand new ones. Second one being, this RWL 34 steel is synonymous for being tougher to deal with, or a bitch, however you want to look at it, but I'm gonna watch myself there. I just gotta say, the edge that Trevor put on this again, really comfortable, really nice. I also have to say, I've never had a razor this large, in 8/8 or a 9/8 or anything. It is really fun shaving with the large razor. It's a little bit intimidating at first, but once your kind of nuts come out of your throat, it's fun. Oh, that heel. That heel is no joke. And yes, I do use both hands sometimes, especially with something like this where I'm not comfortable with the angles or as accustomed to the angles. I'm gonna get that soap off my hand. I'm definitely going in two-handed. mean, it is just effortless. I don't even have to think about trying to buff my strokes. It just whing right through them. I was watching Eric earlier this morning. He did his shave with his Wade and Butcher half hollow, and tell you what, that razor sounded fucking crazy sharp. Super cool razor too, if I do say so. Just a little touch up on this side. Oh man, I tell you what, that thing is a hypodermic needle right now. I'll check here. Just a little cleanup on my lower lip here. And a little cleanup on my chin. And that will most likely, yeah, there's a couple hairs left in there. Alright. Yep. Call that a day. Let me just rinse my face real quick. I'm going to do a little soak with the leftover soap in my brush. And just get my brush into my mug. Start de-soaping it. And I got to tell you, this soap is fucking amazing, Eric. You absolutely nailed it with this. I can't wait. Can't wait to shave up for work tomorrow. It's going to be the exact same shave. Whew. It is hot. It's going to be the exact same shave, exact same razor, exact same soap, but I'll be super stoked because I'll have a new scent on me. Honestly, I've been using a lot of the Storm Cloud and a lot of my Parasso Red, only because they're very light scents and don't have to worry about potentially offending somebody with my smell. But where'd I put it? There we go. Going in with some after sauce. Oh man, I kind of missed out on the Cuba Libre one, but am super stoked that I have this one. And Eric, thank you for putting that in the package, bro. I will reciprocate the kindness. You're an absolute gentleman. Thank you. But, ooh, a little bit different scent notes, a little bit different scent profile, rather, from the soap. Ooh, this smells nice. Whoa! May have poured just a little too much, a little heavy-handed. That's definitely not a problem, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. There's tea tree oil. I can smell tea tree oil. I can also smell coconut. Sort of the scent profile from the soap, but oh, that tea tree oil in there smells really good. I'm not a tea tree oil fanatic like my cousin, but I do enjoy that astringent type smell. And yeah, there's definitely a little bit in here. Oh yeah. This is something special, I can tell already. But yeah, just a little bit of burn off of that under my chin. I am still working on my angles with this razor, like I said, so haven't really gotten a complete BBS 100% off of this razor yet, but I did a lot better than last time, so with some practice I should be able to rope it in and get it good to go. But holy cow, Destin Breeze, that's in my top 3. No bullshit, that's in my top 3 soaps, hands down. Love that. The after sauce definitely helps make it a little bit, but just the soap by itself, fucking amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's my number 505 Wolf Blades custom 7/8, blah 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 blah. Got them lovely scales. It's got the carbon fiber insert, and I don't know if you can see what he did with that wedge, but it's basically the scale material and a little bit of carbon fiber alternated. I mean, just the small things, right? The small things. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a great week. Be good to each other. Go out.